Salute, chat. Welcome to Straight Convo. It's your boy Barry the Prince. So today I want to talk about the psychology behind young Pharaoh and Brother Polight. So when you look at these two individuals, they have a lot of similarities. Even though they they differ in so many ways, they have so many similarities. They both Egyptologists. They both study ancient Kemet. They both believe the black woman is God. They came up with that concept and ran with it. The thing is about these two and about how they gain a huge following. Okay, when you look at it, a lot of black people come from poor, low income, dysfunctional households where families are ignorant and keep continuing to pass on cycles of ignorance and teaching their kids trash and ignorance. And then the cycle keeps perpetuating and creating new generations. And it's not by coincidence, it's by design because the system was set up to keep black people oppressed in many different ways. And when you have black people such as young Pharaoh, such as Brother Polight, and such as myself, I came from a dysfunctional family. I came from a poor family. And it was filled with ignorance and but I was able to wake up and crawl out the situation. But like many of us, we come with a lot of we come out with a lot of scars that's invisible and a lot of damage to our mental health. And when you are born in a family that's dysfunctional, you're most likely going to develop some type of mental issues if you don't recognize it, if you don't get help, or if you don't see that you have a problem and correct your problem before it gets worse. And that's the problem with a lot of blacks. They never corrected the problem. They corrected the problem of getting money, of finding ways of getting money and getting out the hood, and but they never work on their mental health. Like I said, living in abnormal conditions brings abnormal behavior, abnormal way of thinking, abnormal lifestyle. And young Pharaoh and Brother Polight is a prime example of an individual that never worked on their mental health before they got the money and success. So we fight so hard to get some money to get out the hood, but never fight hard enough to work on our mental health. That's one thing we're not taught. We're not taught to every day, just like you get up and try to be a better version of you as far as physically, or maybe you want to work out more, maybe you want to eat healthier, but just like every day you focus on healthy eating and physical workout, you have to take care of your mental health as well. That's more important than anything, because if you don't take care of your mental health, you end up like young Pharaoh and Brother Polight. See, these individuals had demons before the money, before the success. And all you're seeing now is that when they get the money just show you who you really are. And that's all it is. When people say, "Oh, what's wrong with young Pharaoh and this and that," or Brother Polight, the money is just going to bring out who you truly are. Money doesn't change you. Money is not evil. The people that control the money is evil. The people that distribute the money, that print the money, are evil. Who came up with the system to keep people oppressed are evil. You know, so the money is just going to show you who you really are. If you're a good person, it's going to show you. It's going to show when you get more money. You're going to help others. You're going to build. You're going to invest back in your communities. Um, the thing is, when people that has serious mental issues, maybe bipolar, narcissism, I don't know, whatever the issue may be, they tend to not see their problems, and they tend to blame everybody else for their issues. And when you look at Brother Polight, he's been traumatized. He never fixed his problems. He never took care of his mental health. So when you hear cases like allegedly raping a 14-year-old and put himself in situations like that, even if it's not true, but you're putting yourself in a hotel with a daughter, a child, taking a child to a club or whatever the case may be. It doesn't, that's not right, period. But he will still have supporters. And you know why? Because most people, black people, or a lot of black people are dysfunctional and have mental problems. So they don't see anything wrong with it. So when they see a brother Polight behaving in such a manner, they can easily just bypass it because, hey, they're used to stuff like that. They're used to dysfunction. They used to, their uncle being a pedophile, their aunt molesting them, or them finding young women sexually attractive, and and men that have that can't control themselves sexually, their desires, and they're used to that unstable way of thinking and that unstable behavior. So it's just crazy how you have to understand why. Like Brother Polight, young Pharaoh, they found a way of making money. They used education and information to manipulate people. And that's just what it is. The black woman, when they around with the black woman's God concept, or what they ran around that the Egyptologists, they focus on one part of history when there's history is just it's just infinite. It just keeps going. There's just not one. Ancient Kemet was very special. It was very special. But there's just you just pinpointing one thing and just making it seem like this is just the only black history when there was so much black history even before Egypt. That's just pretty obvious. Another thing is what they do is they reel you in. People that are master manipulators, they reel you in with the truth. They give you truth to gain your trust. Once they gain your trust, they're like, oh, listen, they know the weak-minded, the gullible are going to say, oh, look, he told me the truth about something. So I can put my trust in him and believe whatever he says because he's telling me the truth about this topic or this certain thing. Once they gain the followers, the hardcore followers, because what they do is it's a cult. It's the same thing what Jim Jones was doing when they use religion to gain supporters and hardcore followers to the point where when people were ready to kill themselves if he told them, which they did. He tell people to commit suicide and they did it. Because once you got control of the mind and you worship somebody on a godlike level, it's over. And like I said, some people are masters at manipulating people. They mastered it. So it don't matter what they say or do. Some people are going to make excuses for it instead of seeing that this person is crazy and has issues. But they worship on a godlike level because let's be real. Brother Polight is well informed as well as young Pharaoh. He's informed about a lot of stuff. But just because someone's well informed, don't mean they have good intentions. Don't mean they're the brightest or the smartest. And that could be far from the situation because honestly, just because you can have a lot of information, you can have a lot of intelligence. If you have serious mental issues, that just takes away from all the intelligence and information you have because it's so much inconsistencies in your behavior. You're not gonna be able to bypass the information. When it like look at young Pharaoh, he having so much personal issues that it's going out to the public. Even if this man studies ancient Kemet or studies the government and breaks down the deep state, and he's very informed on those topics, he doesn't have control of his personal life. He doesn't have control of his own life. And then now it's affecting others. So what we need to learn is how to take what we can get from them and that's it. Because some people use information to control people. Some people use truth to control people. Some people use knowledge to control people. Knowledge, just because you're informed, don't make you smart. Smart is an action based thing. Your actions have to prove you're smart. If you don't conduct yourself in an intellectual way, in a logical way, you can have all the information in the world. Doesn't mean anything. And that's the point. People think smart is saying big words or, speaking the truth sometimes. It's what you do, how you take care of people, how you help people. What do you do in your situation? Do you have self control over yourself? Intellectual is a lifestyle, it's how you behave, it's your life. It's not what you say or what you know, it's how you act. And once people realize that, they will stop looking at these people like there's something special and look at them for who they really are. People that are damaged, broke, and need help. So, like I said, I just tried to break down the behavior of these two and why, they act a certain way. So let me know what y'all think about this video. Like, subscribe, comment. It's your boy Barry the Prince. Peace.